This is Subnautica, an underwater exploration game that also doubles as a horror game. Today I'm going to be playing this game for 24 hours, since I've never played. So whether you're like me and never touched this game, or are an expert, this should be a fun watch. Enjoy! Starting my first playthrough, I awake to see myself in immense danger as I'm falling in some sort of escape pod. Everything was exploding around me, the lights went red, and before I knew what was going on, I was knocked out by a piece of metal. I woke up to an even worse situation as the entire escape pod was on fire. Talk about a rude awakening. But luckily I found an extinguisher and used it to put out the flames. So I decided to go explore my new environment, but as you will quickly realize, I'm not alone. My friends Ori and Drogain, who have also never played, are coming along for the ride. The first thing we did was follow along with the tutorial and grab literally anything we could get our grubby hands on. Gary Fish? As in SpongeBob?
It looks like the car from Gru, or Gru's car from Despicable Me.
Yo. But that's when I noticed I can't exactly breathe underwater.
Oxygen.
Oh crap, I forgot I needed to breathe. In Subnautica, there are three main things you need to keep track of. Your hunger, thirst, and most importantly, your oxygen. I currently only have 45 seconds of oxygen. So I used the fabricator, which is basically a Minecraft crafting table, and made myself an oxygen tank. But I quickly learned there was more to fear than just running out of breath. I don't know, I'm going in the cave. What is that? What does that sound? What is that? What?
Good?
I just got blown up. For now, I went back to the surface since it turned nighttime. Once I realized there were no threats, I went back down into the cave to grab copper and other materials which I used to craft a scanner, which ended up being the most important tool in the game. I began by swimming around and scanning everything near the pod, until I learned I could scan myself. Wait, self-scan?
Oh, self-scan?
Normal. Okay. Little did I know that would be very important for the plot later on. After that, me and Drogain traveled the map to find a new biome, where we were greeted by these farting manatees. That is disgusting. This area was filled with kelp, but in said kelp were stalkers. Not the kind you see in the bushes, but rather dangerous fish who roam the area and guard these seeds, which we need for crafting things such as the repair tool. Using it, I fixed our life pod and even got our radio working, where we had our first message.
Your location in 9.
So we're screwed. Yup, we're dead. But I forgot to mention I also crafted a knife along with the repair tool. And like a child with a new toy, I went and instantly picked a fight with a stalker. Ah, he just bit me! Oh, I'm so dead. I'm running away. Never again. I learned my lesson. I see the light. I see the light. I see the light. No! In reality, this knife is used to cut things and gather new materials such as the vines. As I explored the kelp forest a little deeper, I found some crates with some fragments I could scan, giving us the blueprint to the mobile vehicle bay. But it was way out of our reach right now.
Fragment.
Gosh, that thing's expensive. So I went back to being a cave diver where I found some new materials. Oh, silver. Gold. However, I was not paying enough attention to my oxygen meter. Oh no, I'm so dead. Oh no, I'm gonna lose everything. Where am I? Luckily, in this game, you respawn. As I was collecting myself, we got yet another message. This time from a life pod, which had also crashed on this planet. This meant there could be other survivors. We excitedly swam over to the given coordinates and found the pod along with our last sea glide fragment. But once I went inside, I very quickly learned there was nobody left. I got the USB chat. After we left, I gathered some materials and made my first sea glide along with a better oxygen tank. And man, I was loving my newfound speed. Yo, this thing is so fast.
That would be absolutely lovely.
Yum.
Come on.
Using our new items, me and Drogain went to explore yet another new area, where we were greeted by more new creatures.
Somebody explain.
What is that? Leafback Leviathan. Yo, I don't want to go near that thing. Oh my gosh, what is he doing? We got another message, this time from a ship named Sunbeam. But instead of coming to get us, they decided to just be a jerk. Seems a little rude. So I headed back into the mines, but that's when it happened. Oh man! Radiation suit.
Let's hear what that costs.
Must have spread radiation everywhere. The explosion spread radiation all around the Aurora, so we had to make a special suit to protect us. As we were making our way to the giant ship, the water switched colors, we found a new blueprint, and then I saw it for the first time. It is so dark. Yeah!
What happened? What's going on down there? What's going on down there?
Ow,
I'm going up. I'm going to the surface. Still, we made it inside of the ship, where everything was on fire, and to make things worse, there were little crabs who were trying to eat us. Stay back! Yo, he just bit me! When we found our way to one of the rooms, my fire extinguisher ran out. Ah, screw it, I'm running in the fire. We found some new stuff, but Drogain ended up dying in the fire.
I actually just died.
Are you kidding me? A swivel chair? Oh, heck yeah! That chair was 100% worth Drogain's life. But as we tried to continue, we found ourselves blocked by a bunch of boxes. Unable to keep exploring, we left. Yo! On our way back, I fully unlocked the laser cutter, and then broke the game. What the crap?
Ah, I'm burning! I'm atoning for my sins!
Oh my god. I can't put it out! In the pod, we got another message from Sunbeam. This time, they were super sorry after realizing our situation and offered to come save us. Oh, they're gonna save us! Let's go! I also took the time to craft the habitat builder, which we used to build the beginnings of a base in the grassy plateaus.
Yes.
Yo, this is tough. But in the base, I was alerted of high bacteria levels and to do a self-scan. Scan. Oh. Oh no! I'm infected. What does that mean? But I ignored it for now and continued to make our base until we received another message giving us the coordinates for a life pod way too deep to get to at the moment. I had a feeling I knew how to get down there, so I created the mobile vehicle bay. Though I did not have the recipe for our first vehicle yet, next to our base I found a random pod with the last fragment we needed. There we go! Ori had gotten all the materials for us and we now had the sea moth. Oh, I just got digged. This is sick. This is so fast. But before we went to Life Pod 19, I went and got the beacon and grab trap blueprints so I would know how to make my way back home. Now that that was done, we drove over and dived down into the depths to see what was popping. Quick. There were so many new blueprints here. Ultra high capacity. Blueprint for an ultra high... along with rubies, which me and Ori made sure to grab. But on my way home, Drogain pointed something out.
Wait, Aurora Rendezvous Point, dry land.
What? Oh, you're right. Life Pod 19 had coordinates to land. Land. There were a couple bases with stuff to scan, but there were two main reasons to be here. One being this purple tablet, and the other being the multi-purpose room. There you go. So with that, we left. Geronimo! After getting literally ran over, I'm almost dead. I built our newfound multi-purpose room and even decked it out with a bioreactor for power. But most importantly, I built the swivel chair Drogain had died for. And it was a scam. I thought this was supposed to be a swivel chair. This chair did not spin whatsoever. Moving on, I found a new deep cave with beautiful glowing mushrooms and giant man-eating snakes. But this area has more new materials that will be very important moving on. As I was getting ready to leave, this happened.
Okay.
Oh! I just died. What just happened? Hey, sea moth number 2. I went back down, got jumped. I got bit! Regretted my life decisions and used the materials to make a laser cutter along with the repulsion cannon. Which meant we were ready to give the Aurora another go. And of course, the first thing Ori does is find a game-breaking bug. What?
Fiend!
Are you flying?
Yeah.
Bro figured out the tech to the Gmod gravity gun. So this time, when we got to the boxes, we used the repulsion cannon to pick them up and clear the path. After solving a puzzle, we broke into the cargo bay and found our first Cyclops fragment along with a door to cut open. I'm doing Star Wars, bro. Look at this. But the big thing we found was a stinking mech. Yo. We got some more decorations. We're big backs tonight.
Trash can, finally somewhere for your channel.
Yeah. And broke into the captain's room where we got blueprints to an escape rocket. Yo!
A rocket?
A rocket? I love how you interrupted the rocket scan with a double bed.
Yo.
While we were here, we managed to fix the Aurora's drive core, which would stop the radiation leak. It also got some black box data, which I still don't know what I used it for. I left. But wait, where's Ori?
Flint Lockwood! Is that you, Flint Lockwood? Ah! Where am I?
You were sent 3,000 meters!
Oh god.
Crater's Edge!
No. Oh no.
Are you dead? On Ori's way back from the abyss, he unlocked and built the moon pool, which we can use to park and customize our sea moths. But of course, when I'm messing around with it, we got our final message from Sunbeam.
Aurora, we're approaching the planet.
Oh!
We have a landing site for you.
They're here for us!
Well, it's better than the alternatives.
I got
Send
the
you the
bead
coordinates.
machine ready for them. Once we were ready, we traveled over there, and you can imagine our surprise when we saw a giant alien structure right next to where we were supposed to get picked up. The crap is that? After finding another purple tablet, I used it to open a force field gate and broke in,
I'm going.
where I kept finding more and more weird stuff, such as this ion cube. What is this? Yo! Yo, that elevator is sick! I needed another tablet, but luckily I found one lying around along with the last engine fragment I needed for the Cyclops. And that's when I learned of the Warper's existence. What is that? So I got out of the water, but was not done with the alien threats yet.
9 new biological subjects designated.
What the actual crap was that? I think they're gonna murder us. Despite our new possible dangers, I placed a second purple tablet and got access to the next room.
Alien
Is
right?
that a gun? Doomsday device?
It just said alien device when I scanned it. I wasn't expecting Doomsday.
Among the devices was a button, and I couldn't help myself. Press the button. Oh, heck, oh no! I'm dead. I'm not dead? This thing's yelling at me.
Control panel is broadcasting a message.
Oh,
This planet
it's a weapon? After getting stabbed, I was told this planet is under a quarantine, and this thing is some sort of weapon. Though we couldn't shut it down since we were infected. But it was time for Sunbeam's arrival, and I had a really bad feeling about this.
Is it gonna intercept the sunbeam?
Oh, no.
Is that a building down there? What do you mean you can't identify it?
I see it.
Touching down in 10, 9, 8. It's coming from the building? Change course. Set thrusters to full.
Oh, no. So we ain't getting saved. So I guess we did need those rocket blueprints after all. We went home. I'd say we didn't expect this, but we definitely did. My first course of action was to get the Seamoth Depth module so I could go deeper and visit the Degassi base. There I found a water filtration machine, thermal plant, and most importantly, the modification station. And right after I scanned it, something weird triggered. What?
Oh.
What?
Are we all getting that?
Yeah.
What the?
What the?
I'm not ready for
That scared me.
that. Sir.
I didn't know what the heck that was, and I ran back to safety as fast as possible. Well, after blowing up Drogon's Seamoth, that is.
Crap,
Are you
dude.
kidding me? At home, I made the water filter, which allows us to worry about water less as it will actually make some for us. We also made the modification station, which I could use to upgrade my equipment. I quickly made a thermal fire knife along with an even better oxygen tank, but I also saw I could upgrade my depth module to go even deeper. It needed a ton of materials, so I got to work, scanning old fragments and grabbing salvage for titanium, getting diamonds, lithium. I even had to play with stalkers to steal their teeth. But I finally had enough to upgrade myself all the way up to a tier 3 depth module. Using my new Seamoth, I went over to some sort of mushroom forest and found every single Cyclops part I needed. Let's go. So I got back to the grind. This time for the materials needed for a Cyclops and prawn suit. This may have taken 2 hours. But hey, I got there eventually.
Oh my god, it's huge.
It is massive!
Yo.
This thing was so big and it had a ton of cool features, like being able to park a vehicle inside of it. Yo, wait, what? It took me a while to learn how to drive this thing, but when I did, man did I feel cool. But it may have bugged out.
My Seamoth!
I don't know how that happened. I found out I could customize this thing, so I named it the Big Bean and made it purple. Now it was time to make the prawn suit. Yo, my prawn suit is just sinking to the bottom of the ocean. I wasn't sure why I needed this yet, but it was pretty sick. Before we continue, this is the part where I ask you to subscribe. These videos take forever to make, and almost none of you are subscribed, so please take the time to do so. Thanks. So I parked my suit inside my Cyclops, and then took my Seamoth down towards the next Degassi habitat. I had to go through not only the eerie blood kelp zone, I have the fear of the unknown, this is worse than everything, but also the Lost River for the first time. Oh my gosh!
Oh, what is this thing? Like tentacles, like the alien tentacles?
There's a
Oh,
base down here. I scanned a giant skeleton before seeing something I did not want to see. Oh heck no! I'm getting out of there. I don't know what that is. We arrived at the Degassi base and it's here again. What? Inside, I made huge discoveries, such as this coffee machine and this creature egg. Now, we actually never hatched it, so here's what it looks like. It's called the cuttlefish, and yes, it's very cute. Okay, yeah, enough of that. Back to me crapping my pants. We got an orange tablet, but we never ended up using it. Before leaving, I wanted to see what the crab squid thingy was about. Let's just say I instantly regretted it. I mean, I see the water. What is that?
What?
It just shut down my it shut down my car. Get out. That thing shuts your vehicle off. So yeah, we got the heck out of there and made myself some coffee to cope with what I just went through. We had to go back down there where we found the absolute biggest fossil. My gosh. And nearby was another alien base. We went in, unlocked the door, and learned some interesting stuff. Oh
What is
my
this thing?
gosh.
Biological matter? Who's getting this piece? Warper parts.
And then you just scan this for warper. Wait, the warpers are biologically made. They're not real. They're not like an actual creature.
Oh, they're like manufactured. I
Yeah.
thought they were getting like torn apart over here.
But as we were exploring, we were told to do another self-scan.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh, good god. What the?
What the crap, man? The disease has apparently spread a ton, and now we got glowing green hands. We need to find something to cure this ASAP. Once back home, we got a radio message. This time from the aliens.
Broadcast.
Destroy counted for 1.
We just got a threat from the aliens. And that was not the only bizarre one we got either. Oh. What? I went on a mission to get a grapple arm on my prawn suit, which I then built along with a drill arm, making me Spider-Man and the Terminator at the same time. In reality, the drill is mainly used to get these huge ore deposits, which are really nice for material gathering. After finding some nickel in the Lost River, I also made a depth module for the prawn suit and the Cyclops, meaning I was fully decked out. The last thing I needed was to get this reinforced dive suit, which was easy enough. So it was time to bring the Cyclops into the depths, but it was not without difficulty. The first attack was not a big deal, but then I saw the big bad of the Lost River, the Ghost Leviathan.
Okay.
That's
like,
a big ghost Leviathan. Oh, I'm so screwed. Oh, it's just draining me. Shields up. Oh, crap! As I was trying to run, my Cyclops ran out of battery, thus leaving me stranded in an immense danger. Oh, I'm flooding. I ended up using a power cell for my prawn suit, along with crafting some with dead batteries to attempt to give my Cyclops enough juice to get out of here. And I thought it worked. I managed to escape the Ghost Leviathan, but I ran out of power again. Me and Drogang both had little water, so I gave him whatever I had left. We made a panic multi-purpose room to try and save me from death, but we still needed power. And I ran out of time right before I could make myself the most needed water. I would have to swim all the way back down. Oh. I respawned in here?
Because the base you built, right?
What? I just in the Cyclops.
We were panicking for no reason,
I don't
but
know what I lost. So apparently you actually respawn inside the Cyclops if it's nearby where you died. So it wasn't as big as a deal as we thought. We built a power cell charger and recharged all of our vehicles before continuing the journey downwards. We eventually reached the inactive lava zone, where I learned of a new annoyance. They get on my stupid thing and just start sucking all the power off. Our first course of action down here was to build a second base, so we did exactly that. Got it. Now this is a view.
Yo. Oh, yeah, like where I'm at right now.
Now that it was fully built, it's time for MTB and crits. So first we got the main room, basic stuff, radio, fabricator, charger, water. And then if we go up here, we get a beautiful view of everything. It's pretty dark and that's about it. We open the door to my room. A double bed, 3 lockers, another 3 lockers, snacks because I'm a big back, coffee though I don't drink coffee, and a window. Now, on the Drogane's room.
my room is for pure functionality. We got double lockers. They're organized, but not in a way that anybody would understand. We got the desk for absolutely nothing, by the way. We've got the single bed, forever alone, right? And if you wedge yourself in this corner here, you can look outside toward the lava river.
Now we got Ori's room. Let's open the door.
Oh, hey,
Yeah, close the door on that freak. That concludes the house tour, meaning it was time to get back to the material grind so I could get the last depth upgrades I needed. I also took this time to gather extra of pretty much everything, so we would maybe have what we need for the rocket later on. But that's when tragedy struck. Are you kidding me? The big bean glitched and we lost my Cyclops.
Are you serious?
The big bean had glitched and destroyed itself. I managed to recover pretty much everything inside of it, but that still hurt, and I didn't feel like making a new one. To make matters worse, Drogane made a miscalculation and ended up destroying his prawn suit.
Ah, I want my prawn suit.
Bro, you gotta check these things.
Ah.
Once all these problems were resolved, we went even deeper into the lava zone, where we were jump scared by yet another telepathic message. Oh.
I am what you seek. Want to help you.
Apparently that's what we're looking for. Is that what we're looking for? Within this new zone, there is a giant creature called the Sea Dragon, so we would have to be careful. But luckily, it was bugged most of the time and couldn't hurt us. We eventually traveled far enough and found a ginormous alien base, but apparently we skipped something because we needed the blue tablet to get inside. Oop, there it is. Yeah, it was not too hard to find. So I grabbed the needed tablet and found a portal I could open.
So where's this go?
Who the heck knows? I went in and found that the portal leads to the gun from earlier. The last thing we had to do was get this iron power data, and then we could head back to that giant base from before. And man, this place was cool. Yo! Had multiple portals for us to activate, a peeper water slide, and more. Look at the peeper! Yo! But after we used another blue tablet, which we crafted, we died down and finally met the thing that's been in our heads all this time. Yo!
Oh my, what the?
Yo.
Are
What?
you here
Hi.
to play?
Oh.
Others came here once. They built these walls.
She told us how the aliens failed her and their planet, but that we were different. Oh, so that's the thing that's been talking to us this whole time. My gosh, it's huge. She led us to her eggs where she explained she needed our help so that they could hatch.
My young need to hatch, to play outside this place.
Yo.
Okay.
Oh, clearing the passage. After opening the portal, she gave us the blueprint to the hatching
This is what
enzymes.
the others could not force from me. To you, I give the secret willingly.
To get the materials for this, we had to use the portals and cut one of the plants in each area we explored while playing the game. Bungle, this is the blood kelp zone. Got it. Oh. Alright, chat. Hatching enzymes. Once I placed the enzymes in the machine, the eggs started to hatch. Oh, there they go. They're hatching. Yo! They went over to their mom, who was very pleased. Oh, this is so cute. But then in a saddening sight, she started to die. No!
My young are swimming for the shallows. I thank you. Their freedom is my end.
No!
Perhaps next we meet, I will be an ocean current. I will carry seeds to new lands, or a creature so small it sees the gaps between the grains of sand. Farewell, friend.
She's just gonna die like that? Are you kidding me? Oh, man. I looked around and found this yellow ball named Enzyme 42, which I then put my hand in. Oh crap, it's stuck on my hands. Wait, is this bad? Oh crap! Oh, this might be a poor idea. Oh, it's going inside my body. After a quick self-scan, I realized I was cured. I'm not infected anymore, meaning I could go back and turn off the gun. Here we go again. Time to get absolutely jabbed. Oh, I dodged it! I'm clean with it, and it got me. I just punched it. Oh. There it goes. Everything's off. As we were on our way to the surface to finally build the rocket, the sea dragon decided it was time to come out and play. Oh no! We eventually made it up and began construction of the Neptune rocket ship. Holy. Look at that.
Watch you get destroyed and we have to restart.
Construct. Yo, the music. Yo.
Oh.
There we go. Now it's coming together.
I'm going out.
Yep. Next.
Huge.
Massive. Gosh, that is so high up. I'm going up. Once it was fully built, it was time for us to get inside and prepare for takeoff. I'm entering the rocket. First, I had to make a time capsule. It's gonna fill it with a bunch of power cells.
I'm starving.
To crazy bean for your face. Select.
Yes.
It's ready now. Then I had to turn all the other systems online, and once that was done, we were ready to get off this planet. Alright, chat.
Go.
It's time for me to go.
Get in the chat. Oh, it puts us all in.
Let's go.
Locks in.
Here we go.
Just so you know, I named the rocket Ori's Goon Moth. Yes!
Launch in 10.
But the door was also bright pink, I think.
7,
Yeah.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Time capsule jettison.
They'll love that picture. Don't worry. We're gone.
Caution. Approaching orbital debris
Oh, no.
field.
Oh, crap. Oh, nah. Are we good?
Orbital debris field clear.
How are we okay?
Performing gravity turn maneuver.
Yo, that's the planet we were on. Let's place
Confirm
that sick.
destination coordinates. Nearest interstellar phase gate. Engaging ion boosters in 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Gosh! This is so sick. Yo. We're out of there.
What is a wave without the ocean? A beginning without an end. They are different, but they go together. Now you go among the stars, and I fall among the sand. We are different, but we go together.
Is that it? That's it. Oh. What a game. That's it. 24 hours of Subnautica later, and we have beaten the game. Oh, and I learned I was poor.
Welcome home to all terror. Permission to land will be granted once you have settled your outstanding balance of 1 trillion credits.
We're poor. We are poor. My credit score is now negative 5 million. Anyway, this was a very fun video to make, and since this is different from my normal uploads of Marvel Rivals, let me know if you would like more of this type of content by hitting the like button and subscribing. Thanks for sticking with me, I'll see you next time.